Hey y'all, welcome back to the Black Coffee and Tea podcast. So you guys, Eva, the diva from America's Next Top Model and Real Housewives of Atlanta, is currently being publicly stalked again by her ex and first father of her child, Kevin McCall. Okay, now she broke up with Kevin McCall so long ago, and this man continues to publicly stalk and terrorize her as often as possible. So he recently just dropped this picture on his Instagram, and it was reposted by the Shade Room. It seems to be an old picture of Eva and him from when they were dating, and she was doing his toes, and the caption says, "Get you a woman that can model and do your feet," with heart emojis. Okay, so this is really just the goofiest shit I've seen in a long time. I think this man has serious mental problems. Eva has clearly moved on with her life. She's now pregnant with her second child from her husband, and she's doing very well for herself. She's on a hit reality show, and she looks amazing. And I think Kevin McCall is just having a very hard time realizing that she has moved on, and he let someone like her go because of his behavior. Eva has spoken out several times about domestic abuse that she went through while in this relationship with Kevin.
I dated Kevin and I got pregnant, and we weren't really in love, to be completely honest. And it wasn't a relationship that lasted long enough for me to really even know him. And so it didn't start for me until I was pregnant with Marley.
Wow.
And I was pregnant with my child. So,
and that's when the abuse started.
Yep. And then about a month after having Marley, it didn't stop. It got worse, and it got worse with her. And the final straw was when Marley was actually in my arms once, and I was like, I can't do this no more.
Oh my God.
Damn. All right, Eva, don't start.
So I feel sorry. I feel sorry for that girl. I feel bad for that girl, and I feel bad for women that have to deal with it. And, it's actually not a laughable matter. It's something that makes you feel so little, so you really don't want to talk about it. But it really sucks. And I hope that they keep his ass in jail as long as they can.
Yeah, y'all, it's so sad because every time she's asked about Kevin McCall, Eva gets really emotional, and I can just tell it was a very traumatic time for her, and that relationship was not good. All right. Now, Eva is not the only person who has claimed abuse from Kevin McCall. A few years back, a woman who claims to be Kevin McCall's best friend, she posted pictures of her missing tooth and claimed that Kevin McCall knocked them out in a rage. Okay. So he has himself admitted to being very violent, and he has also, since the separation of him and Eva, he has acted out on social media in rants and raves. He even pretended at one point in time that Eva's first child with her husband was actually his.
Right now, because we just want to keep our privacy and protect our family, and also the baby dark skin.
Honestly, this man is so corny. I don't even know what he thinks he's accomplishing by making these corny moves on the internet. A few years back, he also got really jealous when he saw that Eva left a kissy emoji on Wale's page. So he claimed that Wale had the herpes. Okay, this man said Wale had herpes because he couldn't get over Eva. Like, really? Who does that? So this man has been constantly social media stalking Eva's life. You're going to pretend that her husband, you're going to pretend that his baby is yours as a joke or whatever, just to gain attention because Eva's life is popping. You really need God. You really need to get your life together. And I pray that there's someone around you that cares enough about you that can get you the help that you need. And so now, you guys, we see with this photo that he just posted that went viral, we see that Eva was not exaggerating. If she had to change her address or whatever, because on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Eva stated that she had to change her address because Kevin McCall was just out of control, and she does not trust him around her child.
Kevin McCall, yes. We talked on Hot Topics of your husband, Michael, holding Marley in the air and playing with her. And Kevin decided to break full and say no more.
Well, what's amazing to me is that he thinks that biology is more important than being present. Marley knows her dad. He picks her up from school. He gives her life lessons. Like, that's her dad. And so despite biology, and just to be completely transparent, my husband was adopted. So for us, biology doesn't matter because the parents that raised him aren't the parents that birthed him.
Gotcha.
They're the ones that were his parents.
Gotcha.
So this idea, and it's really hard, you know, with a lot of people's opinions and on Instagram, like, that's her dad, she should see him. I'm like, he's extremely dysfunctional, and he is not at a place where it's safe for himself or others. Why would I do that?
So, y'all, a lot of people over the years have criticized Eva for saying that, you know, she was over-exaggerating about the abuse and about Kevin McCall's behavior, and that she needs to allow him to visit her child. I don't have any dog in that fight. That's not my business. And nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors except for the two people involved in that situation. She knows what's best for her daughter. And clearly the behavior that Kevin McCall is showing all over the internet, it is proving Eva's point that he is very unstable. He is disrespecting Eva as well as her new husband and their union. And honestly, he should be thanking them for taking such good care of his daughter and trying to get on their good side so that he is able to integrate into the family as well. All right. So the children is what really matter, y'all. And if it's going to be a blended family, it needs to just be adults putting petty shit to the side. And Kevin really just needs to get the fuck over Eva. She's living her best life. Catch her on ATL Housewives. All right. Get over it. But y'all, let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments below. Please like, share, subscribe, and also check out our podcast, the Black Coffee and Tea Podcast, available on all streaming platforms. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye.